Hello to all you people in there, all you lot. Finally, I get a whole day to myself to work on my Mini. This has been like 6-8 weeks before I last really touched it, when I cut off that old cover sill. So today my plan is I want to get the inner and hopefully the outer sill on this side. That's what I want to do. Whether I'll actually achieve that or not, I don't know, because I've also got the roll cage to tie in to the sill there as well, which is not a problem. That's easy enough to do. But my inner sill repair panel, I think I remember in the last video I told you it only comes up to there because it's only a repair panel. So I've got to make this section at the rear, which is no problem because it's only a folded piece of steel. It's nothing special. So anyway, that's my plan for today. If I can achieve that, I'll be very happy. It'll give me a little bit more motivation and, you know, will to carry on, really. Not that I'm going to stop. But there. And once again, I think I said in the last video, the only problem with doing sills and stuff like that on a 2-post ramp is that the ramp gets in the way. And when you can't really put the car on the floor because some idiots put hydraulic suspension on it that doesn't work yet, then yeah, it's just a bit of a pain, really. I need some really tall axle stands, which I was going to make. No, I can't really make them today. I must get on with this. I'll figure a way around it. So yeah, that's my plan for today. Just got to get this thing out of the garage, make myself some room, have a bit of a tidy up here as well, put some stuff out the way. So let's crack on with this. Let's do it. Oh, one more little thing. Little thing for maybe Dave Jaguar, I don't know, maybe you'd like this, Dave. I've acquired that. It's the old headlight beam alignment. It's quite an old thing. I used to have one of those on the bus company where we used to work. Exactly the same as that. So I bought that on eBay a long time ago, and it's been sitting in the shed. So my wife made me get it out of the shed because it was in her way. So I think I might give that a refurb one day and, you know, get it all looking pretty. And I've got some caster wheels to go on the bottom of it. So that's just something else to do another day. Maybe I'll video that. If you're interested, let me know. Right, I'll get back to tidying up now. See you in a sec. Got a few more little bits of metal cut off. Just wanted to show you this. You can see all this. Oh, even plays a nice tune. But these little lumps of weld and everything, this is where someone has failed by putting a patch in. Oh, I've even things. Oh, there's a bit of filler in there as well. That's a lump of filler. Yeah, but that is where. No, it's not. That's like chemical metal. Yes, it is. Yes. That's chemical metal. Someone's obviously pushed in a hole. Oh my God. Yeah, so what I was going to say, these long strands of welding wires is where someone's like blown a hole or tried to cover a hole just with weld rather than cutting it out and making a patch. Even putting a patch over it, you don't usually get this unless you blow holes. And if you blow holes, the metal's too thin anyway. So you can see right up in there, it's all the same. They've just plated over the big holes, the rust. So if you plate over rust and don't cut it out, it's like a cancer, it just grows back again. So there you go, that's where I am at the moment. I've just cut that piece out. See the bottom of the roll cage sitting down there. Yeah, so I think the next part is to let the car down off of the ramp, cut this section of the inner sill out. I'm still in two minds. I've got to cut this out. Two minds whether to replace it or not, I don't know. Doesn't really serve a purpose to me, not a jacking point. So I might just blank it over, get rid of it. Right then, so I think the next stage, like I say, is cut that inner part of the sill out, get the car down off the ramp. See if we can get the rest of that all cut out. Anyone who's worried about, oh, bracing, nah, not really. Still got a step panel in there, that's really good and solid. That'll hold everything together. If it doesn't, it'll make you laugh, won't it? See my Mini folded in half. Right, okay, let's do the next bit. Right, got a little bit further along now. I'll just, oh, look at this. I'm all going to one side. Got to get myself looking beautiful, haven't I? Right, yeah, show you what I've done now with the camera. There's that waggling in the air. It's quite tight because it's tied in up there. Yeah, so I've cut this piece out because it was just dangling and flapping around, so there's no point. I'm going to make that again. What else was I going to say? Oh yes, found a little bit of rot there, so I've cut that out, and oh my god, yes, this panel here is all that is holding the car straight. And it hasn't fallen apart yet, it hasn't folded in half. But look at all that nastiness. What's actually happened here is I can now tell by, let's see if I can point at you, see that well or rust line going up there? Someone has put an inner flitch panel on and they've just welded it straight over the other one. So there's the weld going up there. I don't think I'll be able to get you won't see in there anyway, no, but I can feel with my fingers behind this A panel here, all this edge, well, probably about the first 5, 6, 8 inches up there, up inside there, isn't even welded. It's just resting there. But yeah, feeling, oh no, yeah, it's not welded all the way up. So that's great, isn't it? I've got to take that A panel off anyway because there's some more body filler I've discovered. I've got a new A panel, so that's all going to go on, but let me show you, look at that, there's body filler in there. It's all in there, oh dear. All these very good structural points of the car, and it's all been body fillered. It's great, isn't it? Makes it look good if you're good at body filling. So yeah, I'm not too fussed about this bit in here at the moment. I know it looks awful, but if I get that inner sill panel, the rest of it all done, I can get the ramp out of the way and then deal with that afterwards. That's not too bad. So yeah, that is the inner and outer sill cut out. And there's some critical pieces here which I've kind of kept. There's this little gusset panel where I said earlier about this jacking point. Which way round? Yeah, so that fits and is welded to up in there. So that's obviously quite a structural piece that joins these two together, so I'm gonna have to make a new piece of that. Maybe not this actual jacking point bit, not the tube on the end there, there's no point really. Like I say, don't think I'm ever going to need that, use it. So, but that little L shape, gonna fold another piece of metal and weld it in there, make that strong. That obviously ties in the side impact, I suppose. Stops it squashing you. Right. What else was it? Oh yeah, and this is other bit, isn't there? Inside the bottom of the companion bin and the seat belt piece. That is going to tie into where the subframe mounts as well. So once again, when I make the back part of the inner sill panel, I need to make this bit here and attach it before I weld it into the car. And also I've got to finish off the end of the roll cage bit, because as you can see, it's going to fall a little short. So I've got to extend that and make that fit to the bottom of the inner sill. There's also that strengthening point for the seat belt as well. I'll get that off, weld that to the new panel before it all goes in. Right, what we're going to do next, I think I'm going to start making that back section of inner sill and that other top piece there, get that hopefully in. Might just rest the other piece in, see what it looks like. Yep, hold on, let me put you down and I'll bring you back in a mo. Right, by no means this is not the final fit or anything, but just so I can gauge how big I've got to make this piece. Like I say, it's only a piece of folded steel at that sort of angle. I'm not going to worry too much about these indents in the back here. I know it should have them for the sills for the outer sills, because that's what the flutes marry up with. But yeah, I'm not going to worry too much about that in that last bit. Right, so yeah, I think now I'll get a piece of steel folded, get that in there, and then I can maybe attack this end of the roll cage and get that the right height. I've got some ideas how to fix that as well, because I can't really do it from inside, it's just inside the companion bin, it's bloody awkward. Right, yeah, so I'll bring you back in a mo once I've got that offered up. Right, so there's the little panel I've made up. As you can see, it doesn't quite go to this edge, so because that subframe mount bolt is in the way, or should I say I've welded this bit in the wrong place, not really. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put a little piece over that once I've got it all in. Once again, doesn't quite meet there properly, it just needs tapping up a little bit, but the ramp's in the way. So yeah, put a little stepped piece on there and spot welded it all across the inside there, so it takes the shape of that. Oh, that's a point. I can say thanks for Trev from Trev's blog for helping me out on my spot welder. I bought it, didn't really know what I was doing, and one of the things he suggested was, how are you cleaning your tip? And I thought, well, cleaning it, do I need to clean it? I didn't know. I'm frantically looking now in this box here. There it is. So I've got one of these, the old ratcheting tip cleaner, and yeah, that fixed the problem. The spot welder didn't have any sort of points on the end of it. They were just kind of about 5mm flat pieces of copper, and it wasn't doing the job. So yeah, thanks for that, Trev. You've I'll say, albeit a useless piece of advice in a manner of speaking, but it made every difference to this. So thanks a lot, mate. Oh, and there it is. There's the spot welder. Yep. Okay. So all I've got to do now is clean up all these edges, sort of pop it in place, and I might weld that piece in now. It can go in. So yeah, I'm liking this now. Getting in the swing of things again. I've still got to get all the bitching and everything off of the floor in here. It's still all covered in there. So, and then I can get that other inner piece in. Right, okay, let's get everything cleaned up now and get this prepared to be welded in. Right, this is where we are now. Got the inner sill bit in. I've just got to do a little repair there, so I've got to make a bit of floor that comes up to there. Finish that end piece off. And then there's the outer sill. And none of these little flutes line up with them ones. None of them. I thought they would, but there we go. Yeah, I've also got to drill a few holes in here and weld the roll cage onto that bit as well. Yeah, so there you go. That's what we're looking at. Inner sill's pretty much in. Oh, look at that. The outer sill is spot welded all along that seam there. So it's on. Out. Put the welding mask there. Only thing I've got to do is finish off this corner here, which I think's a bit strange. Don't know, is it? Who knows? So that's looking better. I'm a lot happier with that. Let me know what you think. Whoa, filthy dirty. Right, that is it for today. Let me just, there we go. That little bit there, bit of a balls up. I went to weld the roll cage in and cut in the wrong place. So it's going to be covered with undersill. You're not going to see that, don't worry. But yeah, and that's another little patch. It ain't pretty, but it'll be strong. And it'll be fun. And it'll be covered in undersill. Who's going to know? Well, everyone who's watching this. Well, okay then. So, next time, I think door on, A panel, and then that'll be this side done. So, thanks for watching. until next time, bye bye.